Welcome back to Books and Bites. We're doing a deep dive into the art of laziness today.
Laziness, huh?
You heard right. We're going to be talking about how intentional rest
Okay.
and relaxation can actually make you more productive. It's a little counterintuitive.
It is, yeah. The book challenges the idea that you gotta be hustling all the time.
Right.
It's more about finding balance. Rest is super important.
So there's this idea in the book. It's called intelligent idleness.
Uh-huh.
Sounds a little funny.
It does.
Can you explain what it really means?
So it's not about just being lazy. Intelligent idleness means being strategic about your rest.
Okay.
Recognizing when you need a break and letting yourself recharge. Then you can come back to whatever you're doing, more focus, more creativity.
It's like when you're stuck on a problem, you go for a walk, and suddenly the answer pops into your head.
Exactly. Your brain is working even when you're not directly thinking about it.
That makes sense. Now let's talk about procrastination. The book says we should stop blaming external factors.
Well, when you blame things outside of yourself, you lose control. The book says you got to own your choices to break free from procrastination.
So evening reflection and goal setting are two things the book recommends.
Yeah.
How can those help?
Just take a few minutes every night to think about your day. What went well? What could be better? And what do you want to achieve tomorrow? It helps you stay focused and know where you're going.
Okay, now for something really interesting. The 2-day rule. What is that and how does it work?
It's pretty simple, actually. The rule is never let yourself slip up for more than 2 days on a habit you're trying to build.
So if you miss a workout one day, that's fine.
Exactly.
But 2 days in a row, you got to get back on track.
Yep. Prevents you from falling off the wagon, so to speak.
Interesting. Now let's talk about multitasking. We often think it makes us more productive, but the book says it doesn't.
Yeah, it's a myth. We might feel like we're getting more done.
Yeah.
But actually, multitasking makes us less efficient. We make more mistakes, and the quality of work suffers.
So it's better to focus on one thing at a time.
Absolutely. It's called single tasking. Give one task your full attention, and then move on to the next.
That's hard, though, with other distractions we have these days.
It is, but it's worth trying.
The book even suggests that saying no more often can boost productivity.
It's true. Saying no to things that don't align with your goals frees up your time and energy.
This brings us to the balance between work and rest. The book challenges the idea that rest is a sign of weakness.
Oh, yeah. Rest is essential. It's like sleep or food. We need to function properly. You shouldn't feel guilty about resting.
The people we surround ourselves with also matter.
Absolutely.
The book says our social circles can affect our motivation and behavior.
That's right. If everyone around you is stressed and busy all the time, you're more likely to be that way too.
So it's important to choose our friends wisely.
It is. Find people who inspire you and support your goals.
This has been a great overview of some key ideas from The Art of Laziness. Now let's dive into some practical strategies.
The book is full of good advice you can actually use, One big one is to schedule time for rest.
Like putting it in your calendar?
Yeah, like meetings, but it's a meeting with yourself to just chill.
Makes sense. What about mindful relaxation? Things like meditation.
Those are great. Meditation, deep breathing, it all helps.
Calms the mind.
Exactly. Less stress, you can focus better. Even just a few minutes makes a difference.
We talked about evening reflection and setting goals.
Right.
Such a small thing, but it seems to make a big difference.
Yeah, just take a few minutes at night, think about the day, what went well, anything you'd do differently, what are your plans for tomorrow?
Helps you stay on track.
Exactly. And you feel good about what you've accomplished.
Now, stepping outside your comfort zone.
Yeah.
The book says that's important for growth,
It is.
but it could be scary. Any tips for getting over that fear?
Start small. You don't have to do something huge right away.
Okay.
Pick one little thing. Maybe try something new. Speak up at a meeting.
Yeah?
Just little by little,
So you gradually get more comfortable. And we can't forget single tasking.
Right. It's so hard, though.
It is.
So many distractions.
But we talked about how it's better to focus on one thing at a time.
Much better. And the book has some good tips for how to do that, like making your workspace distraction-free.
Turn off those notifications.
Exactly. Close those extra tabs on your computer. Maybe find a quiet spot.
Boundaries are important too.
Super important. Saying no is okay.
Really?
It is. It's not selfish. It's self-care. You have to protect your time and energy
Okay.
so you can focus on what matters to you.
Makes sense. And routines, right?
Routines. Yeah, having a routine helps you balance work and rest.
How so?
Well, when you have a plan for your day, you can make sure you're fitting in everything.
Oh, so you can prioritize.
Yeah, and it makes it easier to actually do things. Like maybe your morning routine includes exercise and a healthy breakfast.
Sets you up for a good day.
Exactly.
We talked about the people we hang out with too.
Yeah, the book says it's good to be around positive, supportive people.
People who lift you up.
People who share your values, support your goals. That makes a big difference.
This has been great.
It has.
The Art of Laziness really makes you think about how you approach work and life. It really makes you see rest in a whole new way. It's not a bad thing.
Exactly. It's not something to feel guilty about. It's actually really important.
And all the stuff in the book is pretty simple, right? It's stuff anyone can do.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You don't need anything special. Just make some small changes, little by little.
I think the main thing I'm taking away is this. It's not about being lazy, like sitting on the couch all day.
Right.
It's about being smart about how you spend your time and energy.
You got it. Rest is part of that. It's not the enemy of productivity. It's actually what helps you be more productive.
So if you're feeling burned out or maybe just curious about how to get more done without stressing yourself out,
Yeah.
I'd say check out The Art of Laziness.
It could really change how you think about work and life.
You can find a link to the book in the episode description.
And don't forget to subscribe to Books and Bites.
We'll see you next time.